Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now, one thing I've been really kind of thinking about and honestly honing in a lot about recently is the fact that there's a common like saying in the online industry or in just like the hustling industry where people tend to say work-life balance is important. And to be very honest with you guys, like, no, the fuck it's not, right? That's just straight up honest. Excuse my language if that offended anybody, but if it did, I mean, I honestly don't care. But like, literally, like, work life balance is the most BS thing ever. Like, especially when it comes to building an agency and being a young founder, a young entrepreneur, wanting to succeed much more than the average. And again, just to there's nothing wrong about being average. If you want to have a normal job, you want to live a normal standard A4 life, like that's all cool. Like you do you, that's like nobody's going to talk you down about that. But if you yourself decide, right, you're like, hey, I know that this shit is going to be super hard. I'm going to have to sacrifice a lot of shit. It's going to be hard. I'm going to have to do this, but I want to do this. I want to pursue. If you put yourself on the route of becoming an entrepreneur and becoming what you want to do in life, it's going to be really fucking hard, but you're not going to be able to have any balance, right? Your friends right now that are out spending time drinking, partying, being with girls, friends, going out every single day, hanging out, going out and eating. Like, I know how it feels when you have people like in your area that are like your main day ones from a long time and they're doing their stuff and you still feel like you should do their stuff and you still feel like you should balance it a little bit, like, oh yes, like sometimes gaming is fine or sometimes this is fine or sometimes you should be able to do that. There's three things that you should prioritize your time on other than literally sleeping and working. Three things. All right, and I'll put them based on importance. First thing is your religion, your relationship with God, which just is number one. Doesn't matter what you do, like if like let's say for example I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah, right? I pray 5 times a day, I try my best to, right? If a prayer time comes in, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Like it doesn't matter. Like if prayer time comes in, I'm out, I'm praying, right? Second thing is your family. Like don't sacrifice time with your family. Like there's a lot of people that will say, hey, sacrifice time with your family, sacrifice spending time with your loved ones. Yes and no, right? This does not mean when you're working 13 hours a day, you shouldn't go up. Like, let's say you have a room and you shouldn't go up to your family and sit with them for 20, 30 minutes. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't go out and eat dinner with them, like right up, like when you go to the living room and you eat dinner with them. It doesn't mean that. It literally just means that you're supposed to spend time with them, but just don't waste time with them. Like, just don't go there and do things when you're supposed to do other things. And don't just spend your whole day with them without ever having any type of importance towards it, right? But just set aside time for it because trust me, time goes quick. You only have two sets of people in your life that are gonna just be a one time, right? Like your friends come and go, yes, but there's some people in your life that you're just gonna have one time and you don't get a chance with them again after they're gone. Which frankly, everybody will be one time. In about 100 years, everybody watching this video is not going to be alive anymore. That's very dark, but it's true. Your mom, how much you love her. I love my mom to death. I love my dad to death. They're both not going to be here at one certain point in life, right? And I have to accept that right now. I don't know if that's tomorrow. I don't know if that's in 60 years. Inshallah, it's in a very long time, but it's just a fact, right? And it would really crush me. It would hurt me if I did everything that I'm doing right now, but I neglected time with them and I neglected spending time with them when I knew that time with them is far more valuable than whatever money could buy me. Like I couldn't give a shit about a Lamborghini SVJ, a Bugatti Chiron tomorrow if my dad died. Like I couldn't give a shit. I could have it today, but the happiness of having that wouldn't mean nothing to me if I didn't have my dad. And if I couldn't spend time with my dad. So there's things right now that are a lot more valuable than what you think money is, right? So, and before I go on a tangent on that, because it's not really the point of this video, point is like, yes, there's things that you should spend time on, but allocate times towards them, right? That's the two things. Third thing is your health, right? We're talking gym, right? You shouldn't neglect going to the gym. Anything else, man, like literally spending time with your family, like spending time with your friends, going out, driving, chilling with girls, going out, eating, it's bullshit. Like, just take it away from your life. Like, don't have it at all. Work-life balance should literally be work and like must-haves balance. Like, that's what it should be called. Like work, like, because you literally think about it like this, okay? And I know I'm going everywhere, but there's so many points about this, and I need to get better at articulating what I want to say. But there's 24 hours in a day. There's 16 waking hours. Considering you sleep 8 hours, which you should. Out of those 16 waking hours, you should be working 80% of them, at least, right? Because consider 16 hours, maybe maybe one goes to eating, so that's 15. Maybe two goes to gym, right? So that's four, like 13. Out of those 13 hours, you should at least be working like 11 and a half, 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours you should be working. The rest should be spent on like miscellaneous tasks here and there and spending time with your loved ones. Realistically, that's how your day should look like. If your day literally looks like that, day by day, every single day, you've put down a list of work tasks, non-negotiables, you've put down a list of habits that you should do every single day, there is no absolute chance that you don't crush it. And if you want to have work-life balance, the time it's going to take you from getting from where you are right now to your desired state of where you want to get to in the next couple of years, it's going to take exceptionally longer. It's going to take so much longer. But if you're cool with that, then that's all cool. Like that's all your choice. But if that's not the life you want to live and you want to get to a certain point a lot quicker, you want to scale from 0 to 20K a month in about 4 months, 5 months, if you want to do it in 1 month, heck, you got to realize that there's things that you can't do. There's things that you want to do that the average person or that somebody else would do that you just can't do. You just got to sacrifice it, right? But then again, there's non-negotiables of what is the difference and what is not the difference. And I'll be honest with you guys, just to preface, like I'm struggling with this myself. Like one thing I'm really bad at is time management. Like I'll put a list down and I struggle to complete the whole list, which arguably is good because I'll put a lot more than what I know I can get done, and then I'll regardless won't get done with it. But I'm kind of subconsciously fucking it up because subconsciously I'm allowing myself to put a list down of what I know I need to do, but I'm just not allowing myself to complete them, which is bad, right? Which is not something you want happening. So I got to work on it a lot myself as well. And honestly, I took a look over it this month, and I'm going to take like more notes on it as well. But basically, I tracked the whole month, like out of all my habits and all my like work tasks, and I'm going to put that into like Manus, an AI LLM. And basically, I'm just going to have it figure out like based on this is what I made this month. This is what I did every single day, like honestly tracking. How much of my full 100% potential am I executing based on what I made? How much can I be making if I executed every single thing every single day for consecutively the whole month? What would that look like? And I think it's going to blow my mind. I'll update you guys next time like I do that and actually make a video on it. But if you've been someone that has been thinking like work-life balance and I need to balance this and this is important because I'm going to burn out, that's like, it's BS. Yes, spend time on the things you have to spend time on, but there's no such thing as work-life balance. At least the first, like just put a number of like, hey, the first 3 years of my entrepreneurship journey, it's going to be ups and downs. I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to lose a lot of money until it gets good, until it gets to a point where you're like, okay, this was actually worth it somewhat. Let's keep going. So just expect that that's the case. Expect that you're going to work your ass off like crazy. You're going to be socially just a complete retard, but you just accept it for the first 3 years of your journey. And then revisit whatever you got to do after that and try to find some more balance. Like you can always find balance later in life. But for now, focus on what you got to focus on the mission, and you're going to get it done. Remember, at the end of the day, guys and gals, if you're watching this, you are the only one that can change your future. You are the only one that can change your life. So remember that you owe it to yourself to be great. There's nobody else, right? There's nobody else that can change or dictate your futures. There's not a knight that would come in the night, no pun intended, to save you. That's not happening. You're not a princess, right? You got to grab yourself by the balls, like it or not, and you got to change your life yourself because nobody's going to come and do it. So just make sure you do that. Make sure you understand what you got to get done. Focus on it day by day and don't look back. Just focus on day by day and don't look back. It's going to be worth it. I'm saying that from experience. Let's crush it, guys. Looking forward to the next video. I'm going to be a lot more consistent with these videos. I know I haven't been this whole month. This is the first time I'm posting like after like end of year last year, like this year, which is crazy, but I've honestly been super busy, which is good, but also bad. Like I mentioned, I need to improve a lot with my time management. So I'm going to start setting aside time on specific days, like specifically 100% guaranteed. I'm going to set aside every single Sunday to make these videos and post them up. I don't care how they are, like rock, I don't care, but it's just going to be something where I hold myself accountable for, and it's just going to help me a lot. So I want to do that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys got some value from it. Peace out. I wish you guys the best. Go crush it and let's fucking scale. All right? Peace out, guys.